Hi guys, it's Erin and Mia. We're here to give you a 2-month update. I know I haven't posted in a while. It has just been, crazy here today. It has just been crazy, and I know in my last update I said that, we were kind of dealing with stuff. She has reflux, that I was dealing with postpartum depression, so it's just kind of taking a break. But I wanted to do a 2-month update for you guys because Miss Mia will be 2 months on the 24th. We just had her appointment on Friday. It is Tuesday today. So the 24th tomorrow. But anyways, so she was at the doctor's and it was her 2-month update. She is 10 pounds, 13 ounces, which is awesome. Yeah. I know. She's doing great weight-wise. She is amazing. Height is fine too. She's, I think she was 21 inches long. We are still nursing. As you can see, she probably gets about anywhere from 40 to 50% breast milk throughout the day, whether I nurse or pump. And then she gets the rest in formula, which is still great. It's way better than I thought it would be at this point because with the boys, my milk dried up by 4 weeks. So we're at 8.5 now and still going. So I'm very, very happy with that. And she's doing good with it. We are having an issue with formula. We think she might have like just an intolerance to it because she is so gassy, like can clear out a room. So we have to kind of play around with the formulas and see which is going to work for her. The doctor gave us some samples to try, so we're going to be doing that, which I'm not happy about. But I think it was Jeffrey we had to do that too. But other than that, she's doing great. She sleeps really good. She'll eat between like 6 and 7 at night and then sleep until like anywhere between 12 and 2 a.m., which is awesome. And she pretty much gets up, she nurses, and falls back asleep. And then, again, she might wake up again. If she wakes up at, like, midnight, she usually will wake up at, like, 3 or 4 and nurse again. But she only will nurse on one side at that time, so she's not really, like, super hungry. I think it's just more a comfort thing. And then she wakes up for the day, usually anywhere between 5 and 6 with the boys, and yeah, so that's usually when we start our day. And she goes, typically she'll nurse or she'll feed every like 3 to 4 hours depending on how much she has. But I've noticed that the evenings, like from 3 p.m. until bedtime, she might have a bottle. She might want a couple ounces like every hour. She definitely is cluster feeding, which is fine, but she's doing awesome. She is smiling at us all the time. The past week she's been doing that and starting to like not talk, but like she's babbling. She's starting to like make noises at us, which is so cute. The boys absolutely love her. Anytime she makes a noise, they go running to her to see what she needs and give her kisses, and they just love her and want to help with everything, which is awesome. Other than that, that's the update for her. She's doing great. She is in size 1 diapers, and she's in size 3-month clothes. Usually Carter's 3-month. We have a lot of Carters, so that's why I know. Some 0 to 3 still, but definitely no newborn. And 3 to 6, we have one, I have a sleeper that is Halloween. That's 3 to 6, and that's a little big. It's more long on her. She just seems to be on the short side. But other than that, she is good. As for me, I'm fine. I did have my my 6-week postpartum visit, and I was perfectly fine. Everything looked great. I do have to have some blood work done to just double check that the gestational diabetes did not turn into diabetes. They don't think so, but it's just routine to do a test. So I have that scheduled. Other than that, I'm good. Weight-wise, I don't know if I shared it in our last update, but since having her, I have lost 15 pounds. I think I'm still at the 15-pound mark. But because I didn't gain anything, I actually had lost. Since getting pregnant, I have now lost. Ooh, excuse you. See, that was the gas. I don't know if you could hear that, but she's so gassy. I've lost 25 pounds since finding out I was pregnant. So weight-wise, I'm now down to 154, and I'm pretty much hovering there right now, which is fine. I have noticed that I can eat anything and I'm not gaining. I'm constantly hungry, and I think it's because we're nursing. which is great. And as for the postpartum depression, I am actually doing better. This week has been really good. I do still have times where I'm like a little sad, but I think it's more just I'm so tired, and it's mostly I've noticed when I get like I can feel like kind of like a wave of emotions coming on. It's usually when there's a ton going on, like the boys have like just gotten home from school, or everybody needs something and she's upset, and it's like she needs to sleep, or I need to pump. I haven't like showered in a couple days, and it's just like everything gets overwhelming, and then that's when I kind of lose my crap. But I've known to get better. I am pacing myself. I have been making myself a little list of like 3 or 4 things that I want to accomplish throughout the day, and I give myself until I go to bed to get it done. It's not like, okay, I want to get it done before 10 a.m., which has been helping. I also am not doing my cleaning like I used to. I used to like do a little bit, like I do a room every day. Like I do the bathrooms one day or the bedrooms. Now it's like I'm taking one day and just doing like an hour to an hour and a half and just cleaning, because she's really good about napping in the mornings. Usually when we get back from bringing the boys to school, I will feed her, pump if I need to, eat if I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and then she goes down for a nap, and she'll usually nap for a good 2 to 2.5 hours in the morning, which is amazing. So that is when I will try to get the most of my stuff done. But I'm also, trying to tell myself, like, if I can't get to it, it's okay. It doesn't have to be done that day. Dinners are still my hardest time of day. I find making dinner is, like, ridiculous. This week I tried to prep a little bit, and that has been helping me a lot, though it's only Tuesday, but I feel like I'm already like prepared for the next few days, which is nice. And we did, because of Ed's schedule, it's kind of nice because when he gets home from work, he actually has been going shopping with me. So like this past Friday, we did a huge grocery shop. We really needed to go to Sam's. We had to stock up like we were like out of everything on Friday. It was crazy. We kind of waited too long to go to the store, but I also like knew we needed to go to Sam's, but it's such a production to go. So we went while the boys were in school. We just took Miss Mia after her shots, and it was like crazy, but now I feel like we're good to go. I don't have to go shopping for a while, which is good. And yeah, so I'm just trying to get back into the routine, which is just taking me a lot longer than I thought it would, but I'm trying to cut myself some slack. As for her shots, I don't think I mentioned she did get shots on Friday. She did fine actually Friday. We did have to give her Tylenol. We could tell she was uncomfortable. She also wasn't eating as well that day. We noticed like she was only having like a couple ounces, where she normally would take like 3 to 4 ounces out of feed. She was having a couple ounces, and then like an hour or two later she wanted to eat again. It was more just, she was just having small meals. And then that night, she did have a hard time in the middle of the night. It was kind of strange. It wasn't even like it's not that she wanted to eat. She just couldn't get comfortable. So I kind of had to give her some Tylenol. But she tolerated them really good. Saturday was definitely her hardest day. I had to hold her a lot. She wanted to be held all day. But other than that, she did really good. She didn't spike a fever or anything. And by Sunday, she was fine. So that was great. She's like, I'm busy eating. And she is a great nurser. She loves to, which is great. And I think that's it. Other than that, we're doing good. As for posting videos, I'm trying to, but I am concentrating on myself right now and her, and kind of just doing what needs to be done. And I know eventually I'll get back into posting more, but just kind of slowly getting back into it. I'm trying to get a handle on life first, because the transition from 2 to 3, it did go smoothly, but I like the kids wise, like I can handle the kids fine. It's life that I'm having a hard time with, but I feel like it's getting better. So hopefully in the next few weeks I will be back to my normal self. And as for the postpartum depression, I did start meds, and the doctor told me it would take 4 to 6 weeks for me to feel the full effect, and I have only been on it for, it must be 4 weeks, because I did have to refill my prescription, so I did go through 1 month. So hopefully soon I will be back to my 100%. But other than that, I think that's all we have to update on, huh, Missy? You seriously gonna fall asleep? But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.